They come around the north turn and come down to make the start. It looks like the Oberto Beef Jerky will have lane 1 with Cal Phipps.
And in the lane number 2 will be Aaron Salmon in the CarStar powered Miss Rock, and Brian Perkins will be on the outside as they come to the apex of turn number 2.
Unless Aaron determines that he'd be wise to go outside and let the guys with more experience have the inside lanes. We'll see where they are when they turn toward us now to come down and make the start. And Aaron is swinging out fairly wide. Brian Perkins is in lane 1, and in between boats will be Cal Phipps in the Oberto Beef Jerky. 9 seconds now to the start. 7, 6,
They're a little early.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the start, and it's as we called it. Brian Perkins on the inside into lane 1.
And he leads them down. Now Cal Phipps takes about a boat-length lead as they come to the south turn with 3 boats pretty much abreast with Aaron Salmon on the outside, Brian Perkins on the inside. As they come off the turn, it is Brian Perkins and Cal Phipps. Cal Phipps with about a boat-length and a half lead over Brian Perkins. It was a good start. It looked close, but the officials say it was a good start, and you got about a 2-boat length lead for your leader, Cal Phipps.
A great first turn by Cal Phipps in the Oberto Beef Jerky. Gave him the lead up the backstretch. Brian Perkins still right on his hip. If Cal leaves him the room to get through here, Brian might be able to use the inside to take the lead away as they come on to the front straightaway for the first time. Nope, it's going to be Phipps. He's going to take the Oberto out front. Aaron Salmon falling back a little bit now in 3rd place.
Very, very tight turn by Brian Perkins at the exit pin of that north turn, and he gained a little bit of ground, but it's Cal Phipps at the end of lap number 1. We go 3 times around in our preliminary heats. After this one, it'll be the winner-take-all final, and it will be a 5-lap affair. Still, Brian Perkins shadowing Cal Phipps, but Phipps now has about a half a rooster tail lead as they come off the south turn on lap number 2, and Brian Perkins chasing him down, but Cal Phipps leads at the about halfway part of the backstretch.
That incredibly sparkly Oh Boy Oberto Beef Jerky, the red and the green on it, are now very, very shiny. It is glorious and beautiful here in this Seattle sunny day. Perkins trying to catch that beautiful boat, and he's not having a lot.
Oh, he went through the rooster tail.
Brian, it looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit, but he did go through the rooster tail. That sets him back a little bit, and now Cal has a nice lead as he comes down to finish this lap.
Second lap finished, and the white flag is flying from the judges' stand. Cal Phipps all alone out in first place, about 6 rooster tails here. Back to Brian Perkins, and here comes Aaron Salmon as they come to the south turn for the last time around. Aaron Salmon closing up a little bit on Brian Perkins. He had to go through that rooster tail, maybe couldn't hold lane number 1, and he didn't take an awful lot of water because it didn't put the fire out.
Can't tell from our angle if that lane got smaller. Brian appeared to come through it okay. He's running well up the backstretch in 2nd place, but way out ahead is Cal Phipps on his way to a checkered flag in the U1918. Numbered for the year the Oberto Company started here in Seattle. He'll turn left for the final time. He's 1,500 feet away from a checkered flag. Cal Phipps all the way from Michigan, driving for a family from Gadsden, Alabama. Charlie Wiggins will like this one as the checkered flag comes out for his driver, Cal Phipps. Cruising across the finish line slowly as Brian Perkins comes by to take 2nd place. And another good run for young Aaron Salmon in the 99.9 CarStars presents Miss Rock.
So Heat 3B looked to be a very, very tight race, but did not end up that way with Brian Perkins having to go through a rooster tail. He's still racing at speed. I wonder if they're telling him to take, no, he's slowed down. Sometimes they'll tell him to take an extra lap just as a precaution, but he's slowed down as well. So everybody will be heading back to the dock very shortly. That was a big hop that he took to go through that rooster tail, and yet he didn't put the fire out and he didn't ride the rooster tail over.
We have not heard of any penalties being called, and normally we hear about those rather soon. They're not like the N2s and the fuel flow violations, which can come quite a bit later.
There's the shiny red and green of the Oberto Beef Jerky. Sun glinting off that. It's a very shiny. It's almost like Christmas wrap.
If you watch that boat as it turns, and at certain times when the sun hits it just right, it's a Christmas tree or a birthday cake. It really lights up. The most photographed boat in the fleet since it made its debut last weekend in the Tri-Cities.
Brian Perkins coming back to the dock, as well as Cal Phipps in the Oberto Beef Jerky.
If Matt Funk can get a word with Cal Phipps, he's going to be a very happy driver. This team has come a long ways. They spent many years together in the Grand Prix ranks, where Cal did very well driving for the Wiggins family out of Alabama. So when they actually bought this boat from Nate Brown in Preston, Washington, used to be the Miss Red Dot, as a matter of fact.
It did, and we got word from the officials that Brian hooked the boat up in the turn, and that's what caused him to go through that rooster tail.
And that can happen so easily in that north turn, which tends to get very, very rough here on the Ted Jones Racecourse. The entrance area where you're coming to the entrance pin, it starts to get rough right there, knocks you out of shape. When you get around to the apex, you're doing well if you have the boat under control.
Sometimes it's a little hard to see how rough it is out on Lake Washington. The drivers say that this is one of the roughest courses. Of course, on Detroit, the Detroit River is probably the roughest, but the skid fins that are the turn fins, they dig about a 6-foot hole, and when you've got 3 or 4, or in a little bit we're going to have 7 boats, unlimited hydroplanes out here, it digs a big hole, and that doesn't recover in time because it doesn't take them that long to get around this 2-mile course and come back to the place in the turns where they dug those holes, and that can get really, really rough after just a couple of laps.
I remember way back in the mid-50s, Lee Shaneth saying, "Don't talk to me about the Detroit race course. There is nowhere on it it's as rough as the north turn here in Seattle."
Take a look at our list of unofficial finishings here. The first place went to Oh Boy Oberto Beef Jerky. Cal Phipps behind the wheel, the U1918 first place finish, 400 points for Cal.
Aaron Salmon is in second place, the third boat down, the U21. Second boat down, the U99-9 Car Star KISW. He's actually third, Mark.
Yep. Payne West Insurance, Brian Perkins, the boat we've been talking about that went through the rooster tail up in the north turn, finishing second. And we did not see the bucket list racing, and they're still working on the boat. Maybe they can get it into the final if they have enough points to be on the 6 front row boats, or maybe the 7th boat, which is a trailer.
We have the points almost total up. By the time Matt has a word with Cal, we may be able to tell you who is in the final heat. I'm fairly sure that Cal Phipps will be one of those drivers in the final.
Looked like Cal had a hydro button or something in his hand, and he gave it see it again. I think maybe that's a lucky charm for Cal Phipps and the Oberto Beef Jerky team.
There you see Cal in his new Oberto driver's uniform. Talking to Jeff Bernard, by the way, who has been helping that team a little bit out west. Now he's walking up to Matt Funk. We'll have Matt in just a moment with Cal Phipps.
He was greeting Brian Perkins as well as he came up the dock. Their boats are docked right next to each other. It's a shot of our folks in the pit area. Matt Funk is ready with our winner, Cal Phipps. Go ahead, Matt.
All right, Cal, some success last weekend in the Tri-Cities. We got to talk in the dock, and now success in Seattle.
Yeah, they're coming far too few in between, but we got one. So it's always a boost to the crew. These guys have worked extremely hard. And to have the Oberto boat out front from start to finish, that's pretty good going into this final. So we're very happy. We want one more heat. We want to do it again.
All right, what's the story behind, what was that, a $2 bill? Or
So
what?
Art Oberto wished me luck, and he said, "This is the lucky $2 bill." I put it in my pocket, I got in the boat, we won the heat. So this is going to stay in my driving suit. As long as they allow me to wear the Oberto suit, this will be in the pocket. Lucky
Can't beat
$2
that.
bill.
Can't beat that. Thanks, Cal.
Thank you.
And I'm sure Art Oberto would tell you that's the entire reason that boat performed so well. But a great job by Cal Phipps there with his sponsor, Larry Oberto. Having a pretty good day, those guys are.
They are, absolutely. The lucky $2 bill.
Don't you love it?
Yeah, I love it. Well, these guys are superstitious, you know. They're just like other athletes. They are very superstitious about things, and so that bill stays in his pocket.
Art Oberto and his company over the years have gone through a whole lot of $2 bills in their association with this great sport. Mark, we have unofficially the points here. And this is added up fairly quickly. We think they're pretty close. First place in points, obviously, Jimmy Shane. He has 1,200. Second place is Andrew Tate in the 9. He has 1025. Third place is Brian Perkins in the 21 with 900 points. He will be in the final. Cal Phipps, as we thought, with the 1918, 794 points. Then the 99-9, Aaron Salmon is in the final heat with 750 points. And the U11 really helped their chances with that last great run by Tommy Thompson. They are the 6th boat in the final heat.
We are going to take a break, and we will come right back. GP, Grand Prix Hydroplane Racing, coming up in just a few minutes. A great shot of the two guys going side by side. We'll be right back. Don't go away.